Freaking Jalen Ramsey finally retired.
You're locked into the NFL.
I can beat these guys finally.
On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon.
Okay, Coach, on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Jacksonville Jaguars. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And the Houston Texans. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Faking the give, now Watson. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, how about a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice?
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bowman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Damn it.
And he'll get
No
this
speed.
one down to about
No
the
speed.
10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there.
Damn it.
2nd and 8.
That's what I need.
That's
Haynes.
a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling the plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 2nd down, it's Hart.
Touchdown. Give it to me.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
They'll try and run for it on 1st.
Oh, he was in.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I think I got in.
On 2nd down now.
God, where did Wilbur come from? Former Texan great.
Oh,
dude,
it'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. They'll roll him out, and this results in 6. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson.
Ba-boom.
Double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
Let's go for the
Guys
deuce.
are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused. And they're
get in there, get in there. Yes.
That's
the power back.
The lead up 2 more.
hard
So
to
they
make
get
it.
in for the
Put
opening
his
drive
name.
score, and they go for two. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for two and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
Man, Cam Newton is still on this team. Good God, he's like 85 years old.
Gonna give this time
Oh my God, Reed.
Nothing but green ahead of him. The 40, 20, 10, touchdown.
Jesus Christ, Justin Reed. How did he duck under you?
Play there. His fourth touchdown on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets
Second game in a
and
row.
just gets through it, how about the
How does he miss this
explosiveness,
tackle?
The burst to get there to begin with.
Oh my
And then once
God.
he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because
99
he does
rating,
so
and
much
he did
work
that
trying
to
to
you.
keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Damn it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will get him one closer. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
On second down, Harden. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. And he'll give it here to
God
his running back.
damn it. What are you
This is gonna
doing,
depend
Zachary?
on the
Get the
spot, but
out of
it's
the
not a
way.
very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Give him a
Bitch.
couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation. I
God
thought he was going to get the
bless,
first
man.
down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Here we go on 4th
Got it.
down. And
Oof.
he's taken down at the
Josh
43,
Allen.
but not before picking up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running.
Damn,
to make
man.
sure that
Where are
he
these
got the
guys
first
coming
down.
from?
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Throwing on second down. Watson flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On second down now.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
Hart, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They run the counter. Hart. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 4th down, Watson. Flushed out right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the red zone now, Watson on the move to his left.
God dang it.
That football in.
Oh, that was there.
Incomplete.
That was a good pass on the
Who's going to
run.
win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw, Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
God.
Off here to his running back.
Dang it, man.
That is not
Defensive
gonna be
line is
any
raping
help
my
as they
guys.
dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make
Kick the
it
damn
4th
field
down.
goal.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for
Come on.
They couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It sounds like you're going negative on that.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, my God.
And he nearly broke that for more. But as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
Lord.
And now out come the Jags.
Let's try to tackle
And
this
they hit
time.
the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk...
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack.
And that was just
Price finally making a play.
Coverage, nowhere for them to go with the football, led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Newton. This is the tight end fan.
How did he get past you, Reed? Why are you having such a crappy game? You have a 99 rating.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Damn it.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now Newton. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion. And he's going to go down.
Boom.
The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
Go.
As they'll head
got a
to the
punny punt.
sideline and talk over what to do next.
A field goal. Wow.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And he put enough
no good.
Into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now he'll pull it down.
Oh, don't dive forward.
I guess no need to force it.
Slide.
We can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Hurry up.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Josh Allen make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Watson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Get out of bounds.
They wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson.
Son of a bitch, man.
Down back at the 26-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And an alley to
No, you idiot.
Down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
God.
Time for one final play here in the
Stupid
half.
moron.
So go for it on 4th down. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I'm well, all right, never mind. 3rd quarter action now.
Oh,
This will be fielded on the back
points
line
on
of
that
the end
drive.
zone. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, D, get up the field.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, finding some room at midfield.
God, kill tackles.
Aaron Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Oh, my God.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken at his 4.
Oh.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half.
Yeah.
They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Watson off play action. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Jags grab it.
You gotta be kidding me, Sean. Nobody touched you.
At the 49-yard line. He gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your
Nobody
toughness.
touched you.
You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Oh my God, we almost missed another one.
But then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Newton, he's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Cannot let him get a field goal.
Plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
No!
Down he goes.
Oh.
It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Nowhere to go.
No! Get the fumble. Oh. Oh. It's all right. It's going to punt.
A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession,
4-yard line.
that's all you're looking for. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. From his goal line here, Watson. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
After the sack on first down, Watson, he's going to take, oh, the ball is in.
God
Watson
damn it again.
Jags grab it.
Oh, Watson.
With a ball at the 16-yard
line.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback will be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. Jones has it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
Oh.
And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Fielded about a yard deep.
God, I don't
And
know.
he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions. Some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the screen.
God, where the fuck is Allen coming from?
Down. Josh Allen has now recorded 10 sacks on the
anybody
season.
want to block him?
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Catch it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And
Son of a bitch.
On the play back at the 45-yard line. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. The Texans tried it, but they come up and that will force a turnover on downs. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the...
Who is covering him?
Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook. His 9th touchdown.
Who was
of the
covering
season.
Westbrook?
And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
God, man.
He went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it.
God, Schultz, hold on to the football.
They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
The receivers, you're supposed to receive it.
And rebuild that confidence.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Watson. Now they go screen, it's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. It's Waring, the tight end, with it. And he's got this down to the 35. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. So signs of life in what's been a offense in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will close the gap down to 14. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And to give this time to the tailback. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away.
Man.
Miracles can happen.
Very bad. Very, very bad.
And you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Back to throw. McQueen.
No!
One that's intercepted.
Oh, McQueen.
Picked off right around the 43. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a
Man, this is going to put me way back in the playoff race.
Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Oh,
Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Okay.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And the Texans set to come onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys.
And he's going to go down again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. A third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So on fourth down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. Looking to throw. McQueen, but he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down to a knee.
Very bad. Very, very bad.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments.
15.5 yards per play.
So for the Jaguars, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Texans, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through
16 first downs to their 3.
And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
These fumbles.
I'm Brandon Gordon. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, Lord. 24 points in the fourth quarter. Bad. Very bad.